Russia's population keeps shrinking. It dropped by more than 1.5% in the past 8 years, from 145 million to 142.9 million. Such is the outcome of the census conducted last October.
Russia's population has dropped by 2.2 million people. It would have been shocking if it wasn't expected, but these figures are in line with our forecast.
The reason for the reduction is simple. More people die than are born, and that comes as migration is rising. In other words, if it was not for immigrants, things would be worse.
The natural population decline is 4.7 million. It is how much the population would have shrunk if we did not have immigrants. Their inflow stands at 2.5 million.
Another worrying trend for Russia is a growing gap between male and female population.
The gender ratio has worsened. The number of women exceeds the number of men by more than 10 million.
This graph shows a steady population growth during the time of the Soviet Union. After its collapse, the population started shrinking as the birth rate plummeted and the death rate increased. In 8 years, the country lost 1.6% of its population. It can be compared to the disappearance of 2 large cities, each with about 1 million people. In recent years, the authorities launched big demographic projects. They included measures against alcohol abuse, which is blamed for many premature deaths among males, and measures to boost the birth rate, like parent capital and housing for young families. Although the birth rate went up slightly, critics argue the steps are not efficient enough.
Young families need to earn huge money to afford to buy a flat. The housing policy needs to be revised. We need a policy of social rent of housing like in many other countries.
The government has been trying to resolve the problem, says Prime Minister Vladimir Putin, but he admits no results have been achieved so far and more work is needed. While analysts warn the decline will increase and without urgent measures, things will get only worse. Svetlana Tikhamirova, Press TV, Moscow.